Today I will be doing what if Goku landed in MHA Part 10. So let's begin. After the fight against Black, Goku gets with Momo and they have a son called Gohan, who has Momo's creation quirk and Goku's strength. Deku and Akako also get together having a child and Bakugo and someone else, but I don't have a clue what their name and quirk would be. 5 years after Black, a space pod crashes in a field, in a rural area near Tokyo. Stepping out of it is a tall man with long black hair and a tail, looking through a device on the side of his head, trying to find someone. Sensing the intruder's massive power level and malice intent, Goku calls the top 3 heroes, not including himself, to meet him in a rural field in the midpoint of both of their locations. 10 minutes later, the two groups meet each other asking the tall figure who he is and what he wants. The figure tells them his name is Raditz, a Saiyan warrior, here to collect his brother Kakarot, pointing to Goku, asking why he hadn't destroyed the planet yet. This shocks everyone, as they always joked about Goku being an alien, but never thought he really was one. Goku tells them that most of what Raditz says is true, as he has always had dreams about 2 people with tails on a planet with a red sky, and being in the air, before the planet was exploded by a pink lizard alien. However, he tells Raditz that he was not sent here to destroy the planet so I could sell it, I was sent here to survive the destruction of our race. This shocks Raditz, as he always speculated that it was Frieza who destroyed planet Vegeta, but to have it confirmed is overwhelming. Hearing this, Raditz tells Goku that it is more important that you come with us to kill Frieza. Goku tells Raditz that as much as he wants to get revenge on Frieza, he can't leave Earth unprotected, so if that's all you have to say, you can go or stay and become a pro-hero. Raditz apologizes for what he has to do, but he has to take him, charging at Goku, punching him in the chest, cratering him, as his power is 1500, while Goku's is 650, due to being able to train over the 5 years. Raditz is then frozen by a heaven-piercing wall from Shoto, followed by a cluster bomb from Bakugo, and a prominence burn by Shoto, and finally a Detroit smash from Deku, but Raditz just shakes the damage off, slamming them all to the floor, walking towards Goku, who is struggling to stand back up, whipping blood of his face. However, he is intercepted by Deku, squeezing Raditz's tail, immobilizing him, commenting on the fact that Raditz must have never trained if he still has that weakness. Rapidly punching Raditz, actually dealing damage, until he accidentally lets go, getting tail whipped, but caught by Goku telling Deku he did a good job, transforming perfected Ikrai, multiplying his power by 15 giving him a power level of 9750, blitzing Raditz, beating him in seconds, leaving him in a bloody pile, with broken bones, and restraining him, telling him that since technically he hasn't committed a crime, due to not being from this planet, he will let him go, or he could stay and become a hero using his power for good. Weakly Raditz says that he will stay, as he knows that Vegeta and Nappa would kill him if he went back, then telling Goku that he made a mistake not destroying his scouter, as the other Saiyans will be here in a year to kill them, then falling unconscious. While Raditz is recovering in a villain hospital, Goku holds a meeting with the Public Safety Commission about the impending threat, asking for all pro-heroes to train hard, and requesting for a half-a-year training course for Raditz, so he can help in the fight, also requesting for a provisional hero license for Gohan as he would also be a lot of help. For 1 year, Goku, Raditz and Gohan train together, turning Raditz good, having a personality similar to Saga Vegeta, and now having a power level of 6500 while Goku has a power level of 9500 and Gohan having a power level of 2800 as he was trained from a young age. Deku increases his power level to 1500, while Bakugo and Shoto reach a power level of 1000. On the day of the landing, Goku and Raditz catch the space pods, flying them to a wasteland, to minimize casualties. Climbing out the space pod, mockingly thanking them for the ride, asking Goku and Raditz to either join them or die, to which they reject so Nappa plants 6 Saibamen, but they are killed in seconds by Deku, Bakugo, Shoto and Gohan, so Nappa attacks but his back is instantly broken by Raditz, throwing him to the side, aggravating Vegeta as Raditz was always weak. Seeing this, Vegeta asks if he always has to do everything himself, barely struggling to fight Goku, but is held back when Raditz joins in as well, forcing him to go Great Ape, making Gohan transform as well, so Raditz fights him in his Uzaryu form, while Goku transforms into his perfected Ikrai, now having a power level of 142,500, fighting Vegeta who has a power level of 180,000, so has more power, landing stronger blows than Goku, but due to Goku's smaller size, he has more mobility, so after many hits, Goku manages to cut off Vegeta's tail with a Destructo Disc Hexa blade, easily beating his base form, asking Vegeta to either leave or stay, with Vegeta deciding to stay, due to hearing on his scouter that Frieza will be coming to Earth soon, and wanting to learn the Ikrai form from Goku, then to double-cross him and kill him, for looking down on him, the Prince of Saiyans. While Vegeta and Nappa rest in the hospital, Goku holds another meeting with the Public Safety Commission informing them about the Frieza Force invasion in 2 months, and asking for a provisional hero license for Nappa and Vegeta, so they can fight in the invasion. 1 month into the training, Mai Hatsum and Melissa Shield finish off the gravity chamber that they were working on since Raditz's landing, with it being able to reach levels up to 150 times Earth gravity. By the end of the 2 months, the power levels are Goku at 3 million, Vegeta at 2.75 million, Raditz at 2.5 million, Nappa at 2 million, Gohan at 250,000 due to being so young and not training as much as the other, Deku at 13,000, Bakugo and Shoto at 7,500. Not going to lie, Goku, Vegeta, Raditz and MHA absolutely demolish the Frieza force and Ginyu force with ease, forcing Frieza into his final form straight away, with them all ganging up on Frieza in Uzaryu, other than Goku who is in perfected Ikrai, dealing some heavy blows on Frieza, before Frieza cut off their tails, reverting them to base, other than Goku who is still fighting Frieza with a power level of 45 million, dealing barely any damage to 50% Frieza. After toying with the monkeys for a while, Frieza got bored, shooting a death beam, through Vegeta, Raditz, and finally Goku, but Goku pushed him out the way, getting shot through the chest, making Goku think they were dead, giving Frieza immense pleasure and Goku immense agony. Seeing this, Goku clutches his head, struggling to say, "You're going to pay for that. How dare you? How dare you?" as his head jolts back, and his eyes turn white, through anger, as lightning strikes all around, and the earth below him. Suddenly, his hair flickers yellow, and his eyes turn blue, as his aura bursts, as he screams in anguish, yelling for everyone to retreat and take the bodies to Recovery Girl, as he takes on Frieza. When they try to escape, Frieza tries to shoot a death beam, but Goku appears in front of him so fast that it looks like he teleported, breaking his arm, as Frieza realizes that he is the Super Saiyan of legend that he feared so much that he destroyed planet Vegeta to prevent it. Due to Goku being trained to take down villains as fast as possible to limit casualties, Goku doesn't toy with him as much, and due to being 30% stronger than Frieza, he easily beats him, tricking Frieza into cutting his own legs off, leaving him out of energy and immobile, restraining him, taking him to Tartarus, where he will spend the rest of his life knowing that he was beaten by a monkey. After 2 days in hospital, Vegeta and Raditz recover, getting a Zenkai, now nearly being as strong as Goku in base. However, due to Goku being human, it takes a little longer to recover, waking up 2 weeks later. For the next 2 years, Goku teaches the Saiyans, Ikrai, and Super Saiyan, with them all mastering Ikrai, but not getting Super Saiyan yet, but they are all very close. 1 year later, Goku beats King Cold, but Vegeta kills him, because he doesn't deserve to live. After 3 years, there are no androids, because there is no Dr. Tro to make them, and the MHA equivalent is in jail, so can't create a cell. By the end of the 3 years, all the Saiyans have reached Super Saiyan and Vegeta and Raditz have a baby with their spouses, Trunks and Raunch, and 1 year later Goku has another child, Goten. 7 years later, all the Saiyans gain all the grades of Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 2, with Goku also getting Super Saiyan 3, but it is more draining than canon due to not training while dead, and having a job as a pro hero. During this time, they meet the Supreme Kai who tells them about Majin Buu, however are too late as he is released, but is killed by Super Saiyan 3 Goku as in the anime. Fat Buu fought Goku, who was toying with him, as he wanted the younger generation to beat him because he was dead and shouldn't really interfere with the mortal world, but in this Goku is alive and it is his job to beat him, so I think he would kill Fat Buu from the start, as he can't be locked up. 4 years later, Beerus wakes up, wanting to fight a Super Saiyan God, asking all the Saiyans if they know about the Super Saiyan God, but none of them do, and due to there not being any Dragon Balls, they can't ask Shinron about the ritual, so Beerus decides to blow up the planet, so Goku and all the other Saiyans fight him, but don't hold a candle to his power, easily being beaten with hardly a percentage of his power, creating a massive purple ball of destruction, to destroy the planet. Okay guys, this is where I am going to end of this video. Sorry it feels rushed, but this what if was about MHA not Z, and it wouldn't change much about Z and Super, but after I do Super, I will start another what if about MHA, so comment down below what you would like me to do, and like and subscribe. With that being said, this is Demonic Saiyan signing out.